Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for coming back. If you're old, if you're new, make sure you subscribe. Today's video is gonna be filmed super quick because my camera is gonna die and I'm cooking soup. But if you don't follow me on Instagram, go follow me on Instagram. Today is going to be a story time. Sorry, I have pink eye, which is really great. That's another story for you. I've had pink eye for like 2 weeks. Today's gonna be a story time about how there was a person inside of my vehicle, which is great. I love that. I posted on my Instagram story. I'll put it up here, maybe. I don't know. I'm a pretty lazy editor. Basically, I said, this morning I left my apartment at 5:45 a.m. to rush to my morning spin class, which I was running late to, surprise, surprise. And there was a person in my car. Luckily, I didn't know they were there until they already left, and they exited the back seat as I was getting into the front seat. What happened? Apparently, I left my car unlocked, which I don't remember if I told you guys. Last year at my old apartment complex, my car was gone through and they didn't really take anything except for a couple cords and my safety vest for work. Since then, I've been very cautious and conscious of locking my car. So I try and do a good job, make sure to lock my car. But lately I've been working so much and I just like have been going from place to place to place to place. So it doesn't surprise me that it slipped my mind on the night that I forgot to lock my car because I was thinking of all of the things that I had to be doing. So I got home around 10:30. And I went inside, did my thing for the night, and then ended up waking up at 5. I woke up at 5:45. I was supposed to leave at 5:45, but I left at like 5:50 to go to my morning spin class. And I remember I was like, fuck, like I have to go. I'm super late, so I'm running towards my car and I'm unlocking it. And I'm carrying stuff for my night job. So in my car there was a bag full of clothes for my day job, and it had my makeup in it, so that way I could get ready after my morning spin class. I could go to my day job, and then I had my restaurant clothes in my hand so I could go to my night job. 30 minutes, literally. I leave my day job, I drive straight to my night job, and I start there. There's like a 30-minute gap. I really don't get a break. Normally I eat at the restaurant because it's free food, whatever. So I'm like running, but I'm late, and normally I will open up the back driver's side door and put all of the stuff that I'm carrying in the back seat. However, this morning I didn't do that because I was in a hurry, which is normal. So if I'm in a hurry, I don't do that. I just throw everything in the front seat. I don't like doing that because it gets like clustered and like claustrophobic up there. So normally I try and put it in the back seat. I didn't do that. There was a bag that was on the floor of my car, and it was sitting on the seat, and I remember specifically putting it on the floor, and I'm like, that's weird. And then I realized my glove box was open, and then I was like, what the fuck? Like, they went through my car. There was a bunch of stuff in there though that they didn't take that was worth value. They were in the bag that I had put on the floor. There was a bottle of wine. It was unopened, obviously, and they didn't take the bottle of wine. They didn't take my spin shoes, which were like $115. They didn't take my Patagonia jacket, which is like $200. I'm like, what were these people looking for? And then I realized, I was like, fuck, okay, like I gotta go. The light came on in my car that said passenger door ajar. And I was like, okay, whatever. They probably like just didn't close the door all the way when they're going through my stuff. And I had already turned my car on. When the light came on, I had kind of like, it came on. I didn't think much about it. I was still looking in the front seat, like seeing what they took for later on in the day in there. So I turned around to check to see if my gym bag was back there. And the door that I had run by to get into my car was wide open. So they had taken my gym bag on the way out, which was a risky move because I didn't see them. When I turned around, the passenger side door that I had walked by was wide open. My brain wasn't processing like the things that were happening in that moment. I was just like, why is that door open. Like, did I open that door? I'm like, I didn't open that door. I know I didn't open that door. I know I did not open that door, because I would have opened the door to put the stuff in, but I was running late, so I threw it all in the front seat. I didn't open that door. And then so I'm like, but why? Like, maybe I did open it, like what? And then I was like, this is too much for me right now. I have to go to spin, like I have to go to spin class. I need to go to spin class. So this is all happening in like 2 minutes, because I'm running late for spin class and I don't want to be late, and I was gonna be late. So then I'm driving and I'm like, that person was they were in my car while I was in my car. They were sitting in my car. They were going through my car. That's why they didn't take some of the stuff that was worth value, because they weren't finished going through my car. They weren't expecting me to come out of my apartment at 5:45 in the morning. They were in my car while I was in there, and that just like freaks me out to no end. I'm like, they could have killed me. They could have killed me, and I would have had no idea that they were there. I'm kind of thinking that maybe they were a child because of the things that they didn't take. They took my prescription Coach sunglasses, good luck with that, and then my gym bag. There was a bunch of stuff in my gym bag, my makeup. They just like, but they didn't take, there was stuff that I live out of my car, you guys. My friends were just like grilling me the other day about how like people are gonna steal stuff out of my car. And not that I didn't think that people were gonna steal stuff, it was just like, I don't know. The situation, so frustrating, because I know you don't have to tell me. I already know. Like, I already know there shouldn't have been stuff in my car. I already know the door should have been locked. I already know. I'm more concerned that they were in my car while I was in there. I didn't comprehend what was happening. So then I call my insurance because they stole so much money worth of stuff, and I filed a claim, and they really didn't give me that much money for all the stuff that was taken. But that's, I mean, whatever. But on the phone he was like, you should file a police report. And on the way to the spin studio, after it just happened, I was like, I think I should file a police report. Like, I wasn't sure. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to process things. I was just like flabbergasted at the things that were happening. I didn't have anything. I did not have words for the situation. It wasn't good. Something that is really scary is they stole my amenities keychain, which I never keep in my car. I'm so irritated that this was in my car. The only reason, I just had to check the mail and like go somewhere real quick, and then I left the amenities keys in the car, but that means they now have a key to my apartment. And I didn't realize that. This happened on Friday. It's the following Wednesday that I'm filming this. So I'm gonna call tomorrow, and hopefully they haven't figured out which apartment it is. I'm gonna call tomorrow and have them change the locks on my doors, and I'm gonna need a new lock for my mailbox or a new key for my mailbox. I just like, I can't, this is too much. Yeah, so that's what's happening in my life. I have other videos for you guys. I am struggling to find time to film. Like, ideally, I would like to have a face of makeup on when I'm filming, but I just took a shower. It's 9:30 at night. I'm making dinner after work in spin class and stuff like that. So I just like, not that I'm making excuses, I just feel like either my energy is low or I can't film. Like, I almost couldn't film this video because my battery was gonna die. I'm just a mess, you guys. But there's so many more things that I want to update you guys on, and I feel like I have some really exciting opportunities coming up, and I just am going places and doing things, and I'm in such a better space than I ever thought that I would be or could be. So that's pretty much it for this video. If you like this video, make sure you subscribe. Leave the comments down below on what you think would happened. I think the person was a child because they didn't take the alcohol, and I didn't see them in my back seat, but you never know. All right, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.